Okay, this is sort of an update. If you want an intelligence update from the EFFI field, right? And because I live in a place called Lapa Hoi Hoi, which is on the Hamakua coastline, which is the north side of the Big Island of Hawaii, right? The largest DNA shield volcano, right? Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea and Kilauea, and I forget the other two names. But because of the frequency distribution that's been coming through, right? For the last, as I reported, the last week here, because on this particular island, when you're an oversoul polarity integrator, this island, you can work this island, okay? It's a spinning tornado, and so you can get a lot of work done here on this island, absolutely. Particularly working with the mirror in the sky, right? And your own mirror, where your feet are properly grounded, so your properly grounded magnetic circuit, right, between two hemispheres and four quadrants, right, the center point of a gyrodome. And so certainly we've been accreting and experiencing more frequencies, the higher octave stuff, right? So what I've noticed over the last, say, month is how the compression and then the expansion of consciousness, what I experience in the sky, is the distribution or the volume of pink that I see that comes across the sky, right? With the sun, working with the sun, breathing with the sun, the breath work with the sun. So I would notice, for example, like what I would call splotches, a few weeks ago, or a month ago, right? And it would be intermittent, but when I'm breathing, right, I'd have to suck in. And then I can feel the little frequencies in my feet and going through my legs, right? Yeah. And then see the pink coming out of the sun across the sky, right? So I just went out and did it again, and oh man, that pink was all around the sun, right? Like a circle that's expanding, and now it's a lot bigger. I'm going, wow. See how that works? So in other words, the compression, expansion, I don't have to do as much compression to let it out, which means, you know how the old saying goes with metabolism, when it comes to like the experiment that I did to try and show this lady who was a licensed practical nurse in Medford, Oregon. And I said, listen, if you want to heal yourself, this is one way that you can do it. I go out and live in Mother Nature and live on a more higher vibrational, nutritional diet, most of which had to do with berries, right? Berries and structured water and kale and spinach and just basic stuff like that. And then she would what was it, 6 months later, measure my basic metabolic rate. And she goes, my God, you just dropped 20 years off your life. So you understand how bioregenesis works in that regard, right? Which means the time and the duration of perpetual motion of energy that is breathing in and out means that I'm aging at a slower rate of speed, right? Because your vibrational speed is going up. So what that meant is that my pulse rate, for example, was like, I think it was around, there were a couple times when it was like 54, 55, and I think I had it down to 51, which means your heart only needs to, the vortex only needs to expand in and out 51 times in order to get a blood pressure, if you will, that was like 120 over 78 with a pulse of 51, right? And was able to do that by being properly grounded with mama, right? And getting the stuff that mama gives us, right? So we resonate in that field with three waves, three spheres logos. And so she documented all that. And we wanted to do a documentary on it, but time just would not allow it because I had to go other places, right? But you see the effect here, what I was experiencing 30 minutes ago, roughly. Oh, there's a 3 again, right? 3 times 7, 21. Now we're back to 3 again. the rainbow skies, the rainbow colors. So this was a beautiful update for me to experience a much larger expansion of pink because I run a pink rose diamond crystal heart, diamond crystal spiral, right? So what folks were putting up a few other days ago about what was going on with the Schumann, well, now I'm experiencing the feedback. That's called feedback. That's called direct experience. Now I'm experiencing the direct experience now, right? In the present moment, what I'm experiencing doing the breath work with the sun, right? So that's sort of an update, and that's good news. Northeast, west, and south. Earth, wind, water, and fire, right? The elemental kingdom. The mineral kingdom. Yeah, the water kingdom, right? Water worlds. Fire, water. Fire and ice. Anyway, have a good day. We love you all. This is the success that we're enjoying from what everybody's been doing while we're all here, experiencing what we are all here. The gang's all here. Our gang, huh? Our gang. I used to be one of my favorite little programs when I was a little boy growing up. Was Our Gang. Remember Alfalfa? Yeah. I was a freckle-faced little kid. Take care. Bye now. Kamaloati.